Ele Darmofal is entering her senior year on the Davenport women's lacrosse team with a career that's had its share of ups and downs, steadily improving her game time and stat lines through her first 2 seasons on the team. She would go on to earn a spot as one of the 5 captains ahead of her junior season. When everything seemed to be going her way, the unthinkable happened to kick off her 3rd year on the team.
My freshman year, I got meniscus surgery in between my freshman and summer going into sophomore year. So then that game, my junior year, which was against Thomas More, my last one, the next game that we had, I only played like maybe a couple minutes in, and then I took a wrong step, and then because of my previous surgery, I was having some issues with I guess my cartilage. We didn't know it at the time, but then a piece of my cartilage ended up popping out. So it was kind of just, floating around in there, and we kind of knew right away that it wasn't good. So we got, the imaging, x-rays, the appointments, and then just found out that it was a piece of my cartilage.
With her junior season coming to an abrupt end, Darmofal was overcome by a wave of emotions.
It was a lot of emotions for sure. I was really, really upset, obviously, but I had, when I found out, I had 2 of my really close friends with me, so they were able to, comfort me and support me, and then, from there on, the team and Jen and coaches, everyone, my family was very, very supportive.
With the surgery a success, all that lay in front of Darmofal was the long and treacherous road to a full recovery.
My recovery was 9 months to a year long, but because of my previous surgery, we made it the longer, which is very fair, I understand. The first 6 weeks on crutches, and then just progressing the normal, you do a little here and there running, not until I think month 3 or something, but I knew that whatever happens, if I do play, if I don't play, if the recovery goes as planned, whatever, if I'm able to play, I want to play. And I know that if I'm going out there, it's because my team's confident in me, I'm confident in myself, the trainers, the doctors, they're all rooting for me. And if they're confident, then I should be confident in myself. I was able to get into contact a couple weeks ago, the progression to play. So I had a couple practices being contact, and then now it's going into the game progression. Scott has helped me so much through this process and through the recovery, and just really grateful to have that relationship. The way that my faith has grown through this injury, and that's why I feel I'm so confident.
Davenport was set to rematch Thomas More the following season, and it was then Darmofal received her call to action.
I was so excited, and just seeing how excited coaches were about it too, that just made it so much better. Everyone's really rooting for me, and that just our team is just so supportive and just the best friends that anyone could ever ask for.
It was then all of her hard work paid off. 3rd quarter, here's Darmofal working inside, she shoots and scores!
It was just you're back. I was oh yeah, that's what it feels like, because the whole time that I went out there, I was kind of oh wait, this is game day, it's getting back into that routine, getting in that mindset. So then it was when I did score, it was it's that feeling again, and it was really, really, really cool to have.
When asked what advice she would give to an athlete in her position, Elle simply replied,
"Your sport does not define you. Being an athlete is not all that you have. You are a person, you are strong, you can really get through anything, but if you just are oh, I got hurt and now I can't play, I'm just gonna mope and be sad. You can absolutely be sad, but what are you gonna do with that? Are you gonna push yourself, or are you just gonna sit in that and let your injury define you?"